Let's death metal. This is organic and it's from Italy, yet it sounds Swedish, looks like Swedish. What's going on? So welcome to Rauta's death metal reviews. As you can see, this is very simple digipack. No booklets, no whatsoever, except obviously the CD. What is organic all about? Well, it's about what this grisly picture tells you. Carved in Flesh is the name of the album, and it's all about old school 1990s death metal, the Swedish way. Most of you might know Boss HM2 distortion pedal, which is used for, well, death metal sound, obviously. And that is often mentioned along the lines when we're talking about kind of grave, dismember, entombed, and so forth. You know, the classic Swedish death metal. And that sound, obviously, is a very big part of what is usually mentioned when we're talking about certain type of kind of a Sunlight Studio death metal. Now, this ongoing decade has been kind of a era for, say, retro-ish bands that have tapped in so many ways, in so many different genres of kind of a past, or rather the styles of the past. And organic is all about that. Mind you, this is not a critique, this is not a bad thing, but it's kind of obvious that this band is not creating anything new as such, but more like tapping into the vein which is so well loved, so well liked by many people who are into death metal. Now this 30 minutes and then some kind of an album, debut album by the way, by these Italian guys, are very much kind of a homage to this kind of grave, dismember, entombed, etc. Maybe are some elements to, I don't know, Bother and whatnot, but personally I didn't find this to be so close to that as its the Swedish counterparts. And like I said, it's nothing bad as such, because these guys are obviously quite aware what they are doing. All the riffs, all the sound, and this kind of a animal-like feral rolling vocals are just in place in order to kind of deliver proper 90s death metal the Swedish way, you get it. But the other side with this kind of album is also the downside kind of a thing, that as such this is not delivering anything new. It's kind of like a pastiche thing as much as it is a homage. You know, once you've heard a couple of songs, you pretty much figure out that these guys are, in an evil way of saying, kind of a copycats. If you copy somebody, at least be good at it and copy something that is real good, and that's exactly where organic is actually successful. Copying Flesh is kind of a strong album, but then again it's not amazing, it's not great, it's just something that is kind of used to fill the gaps. You're like in need for some new death metal before you go back to your classics, which are so beloved to you and all that stuff. That is where organic is going to hit you. Kind of getting this feeling of something familiar, yet not nostalgic, because obviously this is a new album rather than an old one. But everything sounds so familiar, it's kind of nice and easy to get to know the songs and the feeling the album is trying to kind of recreate rather than create. And as such, it's really easy to say, give organic a chance. However, if you're just expecting something really new, something mind-blowing and all that stuff, you won't find it with this particular album. So take my recommendation with these ideas. If you're looking for something totally new, organic is a waste of time. Then again, if you're happy with getting just another addition to your favorite 90s Swedish death metal collection, and you don't mind that this band is not from Sweden, give organic a chance. It definitely has deserved that. So check it out. And one thing before we let you go is that do note some of the different versions have different track lists. By no means, I mean, this is the basic track list here, and Vinyl Edition, for example, has two bonus tracks. This Digipack, which you can see is limited to 500, this has just Death Battalion as bonus track. So whether you're going for digital, vinyl, or CD, make sure that you get the selection of songs you're looking for and paying for. That's all from Rauta. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.